This is downtown Tokyo, capital of Japan, on a spring morning not so long ago. And this good-looking young girl you'll want to meet. She is Miss Yoshi Watanabe, window shopping a bit as she strolls along on her way to school. Perhaps she has something else on her mind, too. Ah, yes, this is her birthday. She is 20 years old today. So let's tag along for a moment with the beautiful Yoshi and find that she is looking for a telephone. In the office of the Fuji Spinning Company, the phone rings and the managing director answers. Meet Mr. Watanabe, the father of Yoshi. What is Yoshi telling him? A good guess. She is reminding her father that it's her birthday. But he already knew that. So that afternoon at the Watanabe home in a Tokyo residential suburb, a messenger delivers a present. And meet Mrs. Watanabe, who is accepting it. She shows it first to Grandmother Watanabe, whose constant and adoring companion is her grandson, Hideo, who is 6 years old. Still another Watanabe son, Kiyoshi, who is 12, is rushing home from school. Forgetting his manners, he pauses to bow to his mother and grandmother and goes on up to his room. Followed by his inquisitive little brother. And this is the oldest son, Isamu, who is 26, a promising young civil engineer who works the post-war construction ministry of the Japanese government, rebuilding cities, constructing fine modern roads and bridges, big downtown office buildings, and apartments for Japan's teeming population. So now you've met all the Watanabes, a forward-looking, happy, and industrious family of today's Japan. At a Chamber of Commerce meeting before going home that day, Mr. Watanabe takes active part in discussing the complex problems of finding foreign markets for Japan's growing industries. At a medical university, a young intern is lecturing to a classroom. See all those girl students? It is a sign of the new times in Japan. Co-education, equal rights and opportunities for women. And one of the co-eds is Yoshi. Class is over and Yoshi starts home, only to catch sight of her fiancé, Kobayashi-san, daydreaming about Yoshi, who pleasantly breaks into his reveries. And they chat as only lovers do. For this is a real love match, no arranged marriage for this modern miss, as in the days of old Japan. It is evening now, and Tokyo is folded into the soft twilight as the people start homeward, by bus, by streetcar, and by subway. Mr. Watanabe, homeward bound too, pauses at a bakery to pick up the birthday cake he had ordered for Yoshi. As Yoshi cuts her cake, looking on admiringly from the honor place at her right, is her fiancé. While young Hideo wonders what size piece he will rate. last, the presents. A necklace and bracelet of pearls, the famous cultured pearls of Japan, from her parents who beam their pleasure. A handbag from her fiancé. Lace from grandmother Watanabe. A brooch from brother Isamu. And linen handkerchiefs from Hideo and Kiyoshi. All the gifts are products of New Japan. Patriotic pride swells in Mr. Watanabe as he reflects on Japan's productivity. He recalls the Chamber of Commerce conference and tells the family gathering what had come up for discussion, the promising future of Japan. Such things as its great steel works, shipbuilding, textiles, fabrics and fashions, toys, canned goods and bicycles. The myriads of products that will help stabilize the economy of the free and independent nation which only a few years ago was ground to rubble by history's greatest war. Isamu takes up the story, visualizing the tourist industry that is destined to flourish in Japan. An ambitious plan for building a giant arterial highway that will link the famous scenic spots of this incomparably beautiful country and attract tens of thousands of visitors every year. The family sits enwrapped as the picture unfolds, all but Hideo, who is intent only on his slug of the birthday cake. Now the Watanabe family has moved into their cozy living room. They listen to the radio that brother Kiyoshi made himself. As Mother Watanabe knits, Father lights up a cigar, and the grandmother starts thumbing through her valuable collection of old woodblock prints depicting the buildings, people, and scenery of ancient Japan. Yoshi and her fiancé are intent on their own plans for the future as they discuss the home they will build, for they will be married as soon as Yoshi is graduated. And so the evening passes into late night. Another day dawns into the lives of the Watanabes and of the millions of other families of New Japan. Tokyo, the metropolis of the Orient, hums with new activity as commuters hurry to work, children scurry to school, housewives take up their morning chores, office workers settle at their desks, factory hands at their machines. And our charming heroine, Yoshi of the Watanabes, in the colorful kimono of yesteryear, says her sayonara with a floral offering that symbolizes everlasting hopefulness and goodwill.